Good morning. It's shortly after 8 on day 2 of 2 in Chiang Rai. It's December 6th. We are up early to get breakfast before we head to the White Temple. We wanted to get there earlier in the morning when it's a little bit cooler. Hopefully there will be less people and we can get some cool lighting as well. So we're heading to a coffee shop that the woman who owns the hotel recommended that we check out. We lost our sun. We came early so we would have nice sun and it's gone. Cloudy. We just realized you have to pay to get in. It's 50 baht, so $2 per person. So you can fill out one of these little leaves and then they all get hung up. There's a ton of these big trees and over here the roof is all made up of that. On the front you put your name and then on the back you put your wishes. So on one of Will and I's first dates, it was Valentine's Day and we went to Boston Pizza for heart-shaped pizza. And during that time, you could purchase the little hearts for charity and write your name and write a little saying on it. And Will and I's first official date was to the Kid Cudi concert. And The Pursuit of Happiness was kind of like a popular song at that time. So we wrote I'm on the pursuit of happiness on our Valentine's Day heart that we hung up in Boston Pizza, and that's been like our song ever since then. So for like the past 9 years. So we wrote So we're just sitting here talking about our experience of this temple versus going to the Blue Temple yesterday. We're just literally sitting right in front of it here. And it could have been the time of day that we went, like right at dusk. If you're watching this video because you're planning on going there, I highly recommend trying to go right as the sun is setting. The atmosphere was amazing. It was not busy. It's just getting busier here. Like when we first arrived, it was quite busy, and now there's probably double the amount of people, and it's 10:30 in the morning now, so we probably got here about an hour ago. This is a completely different experience, so you have to buy a ticket and you can only go through one way. So we walked up the main ramp and then we tried to come back down, and there was people telling us like, no, you have to keep going, you have to keep walking through. That's why you have to put your shoes in a bag, because normally you would leave your shoes outside the temple, go and look around and then come back out and get your shoes, but because you can only go through one way, you have to take your shoes with you. But it's just way more formal and orchestrated. There's way more people. It just doesn't have the same kind of vibes. Like, it doesn't have the same kind of feel. We definitely had a better experience at the Blue Temple. The Blue Temple was kind of shocking. Though this one is really beautiful from afar. The sun shining on the white, making it glow, is stunning. But once you actually get up close to it, it's just not as, I don't know, I don't want to say it's not as nice. It's not as impressive as it looks from afar. Still beautiful to see though. Still obviously 100% worth coming to check out. It's just, I'm just comparing our two experiences. We just checked out of our hotel. When we went for breakfast this morning, the man at the coffee shop recommended a waterfall to us, so we're gonna go see what that's like. I was reading really good reviews online. That drive was incredible. There was like no cars on the road. It's just so beautiful. I stole that joke from Will. So pretty. Hey guys, today is actually Saturday. We got back on Wednesday, so I put up my day one vlog yesterday and then I'm gonna put up the second one today, but I just wanted to film an outro with a little bit more information because I didn't get a chance to talk very much during the vlog. So the journey up to Chiang Rai was quite different from our journey to Pai. The road to Pai was really windy and it went through the jungle, and you went up a lot of hills and down a lot of hills with lots of twists and turns in the road. The road to Chiang Rai, I always want to say Rai, I don't know why, it's Rai. The road to Chiang Rai was much more straight, and we went through a lot of little towns, so we got to see a little bit more of the Thai countryside, sort of the small town Thai life. We stopped in restaurants along the way where people didn't speak English at all, which is something that we hadn't experienced very much in Thailand at all. So it was really cool to see a more authentic side of Thailand. There was some construction on the road as well. When we first hit it, I was worried that we were gonna be in that construction the whole way. It was really bouncy. The scooters aren't really made for that. But it didn't last for too long. It wasn't too bad. Chiang Rai is about half the size of Chiang Mai, so I think I read 70,000 people compared to 130,000 people in Chiang Mai. It was noticeably smaller. So Chiang Rai was basically one main street that had really big box stores on it. Like there was the Walmart that we went to, there was a big mall, there was lots of big sort of electronic stores, Home Depot kind of stores, just really big box stores with like big signage, car dealerships, things like that. And then as soon as you came off of that road on either side, everything was a lot smaller. It was more of like the open air restaurants and things were a lot older. We were also noticeably more of a minority in Chiang Rai. So in Chiang Mai, one of the reasons we wanted to come here was because there are so many expats. There's a lot of foreigners who come to Chiang Mai to visit. So we thought to be a little bit more comfortable for our first sort of bigger trip away from home that we wanted to go somewhere where it was just going to be a little bit easier for us. Going to Chiang Rai, we got a little bit more of a taste of what it would be like if we went somewhere where there weren't a lot of foreigners, because there were not many there. We were getting a lot of stares in the places that we went to. Finding vegan food was not as easy as one would hope. On the way home, I was starving because we didn't eat before we went to the waterfalls. So after the waterfall, we wanted to just get on the road. So we figured we would just stop on the road and find something to eat. We had to stop at 3 different restaurants before I could actually find something that I could eat for lunch. Because the first 2 places we stopped, one didn't have literally any vegan options or anything that can even be made vegan. They were out of french fries and everything else on their menu was literally like chicken. The second place we went to just had little like cookies and snacks and stuff and drinks, like coffees. So then the third restaurant we went to said like, no, like we don't have anything for you. And then Will said like french fries, and they were like, oh yeah, french fries. So she brought me this huge salad, but the dressing was mayo, so I ate a plain salad with french fries for lunch, which was fine, whatever. I was like starving and dying. I was just so happy to have it, and it was healthy. And then I just like looked up a restaurant, like I wanted a Thai restaurant because the Thai food is very easy to sort of veganize. That was like an hour away from that stop, so sort of an hour out of Chiang Mai. We needed to take a few breaks on the bike because it was really starting to hurt my back and my legs and my butt from sitting on the bike and holding the backpack for so long. Set out this stop an hour away for this restaurant, and it ended up being this beautiful organic farms. I think they said like everything or most of the food on the menu that comes from their farm, and they have people, it's kind of like a retreat, so people come and stay and they eat in the restaurant, and all the food is served from their farm. So they have the farm, the restaurant, and the resort. That was really nice. It was just me and Will alone, so they gave us like full attention. The food was really delicious, super good vibes. And then driving home from that little farm to Chiang Mai was kind of crazy. It got dark, so we were driving on the highway on the scooter in the dark. It was freezing cold and it was kind of nerve-wracking, so we realized that if we just drove slower in the shoulder instead of trying to drive quickly and keep up with the speed of the cars, that it was just a lot more comfortable. We were way more easygoing. It wasn't as cold because the wind wasn't like blowing on us as much, and we weren't getting like dust up in our face, because during the ride, during the day, we would wear our sunglasses so that dust wouldn't go in our eyes, but at night you can't really wear your sunglasses. So we were getting like all this dust in our eyes when we were trying to drive on the road. So when we were going slower in the shoulder, we weren't having that issue. We just had like it ended up for me being more of a pleasant drive, just like chilling on the side. Will, I'm sure, was like super stressed out, but everything was okay. We made it home fine. Yeah, so I just wanted to like talk about that a little bit because I didn't get a chance to close out the second vlog. Did that thing again where I was gonna just make one video, but then I had so much footage that I decided to make two. And because of Vlogmas, I thought I might as well make two videos, make it easier on myself. So I'm gonna put up the second video today, which is December 8th. It's actually Will and I's 9-year anniversary. Thank you guys for hanging out with me and coming along on our trip. We had a ton of fun and I'm really happy that we went. It's nice to get out of the apartment a little bit and kind of feel like we're doing some traveling within our travels. So it was a really great experience and I would recommend it for anybody who's thinking about maybe going. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more videos like this one. Leave me a comment down below if you've been to either of those temples and let me know what you thought about them. And don't forget to give the video a thumbs up as well. It helps more people to see it too. I hope you guys are having a good day or night wherever you are, and I will see you in the next one.